Back here in between games as we get ready for Game 2. Docs taking on the Springfield Timbers today here in Springfield. It is a chance now to catch up with more of our player interviews, which are presented by BTB Moving, providing labor services for your moving needs in Douglas County and around Oregon. Veteran-owned, affordable, dependable, efficient, and careful with senior and veteran discounts available. You can book now at 541-315-0122 or find them on Facebook at BTB Moving. Get a chance to catch up with Dawson Gillespie here, back for his second summer with the Docs. And Dawson, getting a chance to do it again. How's it feel to be out there with the Docs uniform on?
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, we've been winning a lot of games, so we've lost a couple that we should have won, but yeah, I feel like we've been doing pretty good. So.
Coming off of your junior season there at Roseburg High School, you guys get a chance to win a title, whatever it may be. It was the best you could do this season. How'd that feel, the spring season, getting back out there, getting back into kind of the groove of things? How'd that feel for you?
Yeah, spring season was a lot of fun. Yeah. We won a lot of games, and it was just a fun time. Yeah. And then to win our league was good, too.
It's got to feel like that sets you guys up pretty well for going into your senior year coming up next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. There was a lot of downtime. Obviously, we missed the season there with the spring, had a shortened season during the summer with the Docs, and then a little bit of a longer layoff before you guys got back into it. But, I know your brother's playing at UCC. They got the Hawks Nest. You got a guy you can go out and throw the ball with your brother around town still. What were you doing to try and stay in ready shape for baseball when that finally came back around?
Yeah, I was just lifting almost every day, and then I'd get in the cages and hit quite a bit.
You spent some time over at the Hawks Nest doing it there?
Yeah.
You spent a lot of time with Doran, getting a chance to get your swings in, or is he too busy being a college guy?
Yeah, he's usually busy, so usually I go by myself, but yeah, sometimes we hit together.
Yeah.
So.
How nice is it to have that? Have that facility at the Hawks Nest or being over at Champion Car Wash Field. How nice is it to have kind of those facilities around for you guys to be able to use?
Yeah, it's really nice because without those facilities, we wouldn't be able to get any reps in, especially with the turf. All year we can get reps in, and then the indoor cages, we can get so many reps. It's really nice.
You also a football player there at Roseburg High School. How'd you feel like football season went for you?
It was okay. I mean, we didn't win as many games as we would like to, but I mean, it was fun. This year should be fun too.
I was going to say, you looking forward to senior year of that?
Yeah.
Have you been doing much? Is it in the back of your mind as you go through this summer? I know Docs takes up a lot of time, but have you been thinking about football at all?
A little bit. Workouts started yesterday, so I'm going to have to start going to those in the morning. But yeah, we just have so many games for Docs. It's hard to fit in football too, but
absolutely.
I'll have to make it work. So.
Coach Heiberger doesn't probably give you too much of a hard time about all that, though, right?
No, he's nice about it.
He knows you're out here working your tail off doing all this kind of stuff here as we talk with Dawson Gillespie. This season, you guys, you mentioned there's been a couple of games you guys have let get away from you that you think you probably should have had. But overall, do you think this team is kind of moving in the right direction? We got about a week and a half left in the season, which is kind of weird to think of. But you got a little bit of time left, a lot of big games still on the schedule. You guys think you guys are moving in the right direction, that a couple of days off has you guys ready to go here for the final stretch?
Yeah, I do. Those couple of days off are super nice. We've been playing for 14 days straight.
11 days. You guys had 16 games is the number, but
So everyone's body was tired, and we needed that time off. So
what'd you do? What'd you do with your time off when you actually get it? Like you said, Doc summer is busy, but when you get a couple of days off, what'd you do?
I went fishing.
Oh, of course you did. I should have known. Did you go with any of the guys from the team?
No, I went with my brother and his girlfriend. So yeah, that was fun.
Nice. Where'd you guys go? If you don't want to give away any secrets.
I'll tell you. Taconich. It's over on the coast.
Okay.
Yeah. When you get to Reedsport, you take a right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that ocean fishing, river fishing, lake fishing?
Lake fishing.
Okay.
Mostly bass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's
All right.
a fun lake.
Nice. I think I probably got these kind of answers out of Doran, and obviously I know you guys on the team, a lot of guys big into the hunting, fishing kind of stuff. So is that what one of the things you like to do when you're not playing sports or not going to school?
Yeah, definitely. I really enjoy fishing, and then I hunt when it's hunting season, but most of the time I fish. But
okay, so the thing that I always have a hard time with hunting season, and not that I'm an outdoorsman like all you guys are, but football season's always a chore when it comes to hunting season. How do you balance those two things?
Yeah, so usually we just go on the weekend, so we don't really get that much time, but I mean, like my brother, he used to get up like, I mean, he'd be playing football till like 10 o'clock and not get to bed till like, what, 12 probably?
Yeah.
And then he'd be up at like 3 the next morning going elk hunting. He's like hardcore. I'm not that hardcore. I'll wake up and then go in the evening. That's when I go. Yeah.
Okay, but you're probably pretty successful still at it. I swear, I don't know what the deal is. I haven't shot a deer since I think I was like 16 years old, and that's a long time ago now. What's the secret when it comes to the outdoor stuff, man? I don't know how all you guys around here just always seem to tag out every time.
Yeah, you just gotta get lucky and go a lot.
You guys probably have people that have been going to the same spot, like your brother, your dad probably. You know, it's probably been, you guys know the area pretty good, I'm guessing.
Yeah, my dad's been hunting for a long time, so I usually go with him, so he just like tells us where to go, and then we go up there, and
I'm putting a tracker on the Gillespie car next time, and I'm going to figure out where the hot spots are to go. Getting ready for senior year of high school, what about that excites you? You know, being a senior at Roseburg High School, it's finally that time of year for you. Is there something about senior year, maybe outside of sports, that you're excited about the fact that you finally get to be kind of the top dog on campus?
I don't know. I'm just glad it's almost over. Like, I mean, I enjoy high school, but it's like, I'm definitely ready for it to be over.
Yeah.
Like,
You're looking forward to what the future may hold for you.
Yeah, I'm ready to move on.
You got any big plans? Anything that's kind of in the works for you as you go into your senior season? I know still a lot of time to figure out some of that stuff, but you got anything that you're working on, or anything that you're kind of thinking about at least?
Well, I want to play college baseball. Yeah. Or that's like, I'm thinking about it. Yeah. You know, and then I want to be a lineman, so like work on the power lines and stuff. That's
gotcha.
What I want to do.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
For a second there, I was wondering if you were shifting positions when the football season rolls around. No. That would be quite the shock, I think, for Coach Heiberger and myself.
I'd have to gain a lot of weight.
Exactly. But you'd like to be doing that. That's cool. Where, studying for that, getting the apprenticeships or all those kind of things, where do you feel like that might take you as you kind of maybe pursue that a little bit?
Yeah, so there's like 2 lineman schools around here. There's one I think it's close to Boise, Idaho, and then one LeGrand. Okay. And I think that's like a 6-month program, and that's just like to get ahead of the other kids, so that you can get hired on. Yeah. So
nice.
Blake, what's his name?
Withers?
No.
On the team? No.
Last year or 2 years ago for Pepsi.
I feel like there was somebody that had said he wanted to be a linesman before, and so, but I'm blanking on a name right now too.
I can't think of his last name, but his name's Blake, and he went to lineman school, and then another kid just tried to get hired on, so I was going to talk to them and see which
what about that interests you? Like, how'd you come on get set on trying to pursue that?
Well, my dad, he builds houses, so he's a round lineman quite a bit, and he said all of them just enjoy their job, and they make a lot of money, so that's another benefit.
That does not hurt.
And you don't have to go to college for it, so I was I do good in school, but it's not my favorite thing, and I feel like college would be hard for me. Yeah. So I was just thinking that'd be a good job to get without going to college.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's cool to hear that you got something you're looking forward to pursuing, and have some plans set there. Well, maybe there'd be a chance to play a little bit of ball as you continue on, as we love watching you out there. But Dawson, thanks for letting us in a little bit and getting a chance to know you a little bit more. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, that is Dawson Gillespie with us here for our BTB Moving Player interview. We'll be back with Game 2 coming up here on The Score.
Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
ready to satisfy your dessert cravings with Mountain Mike's new mini churros. These delicious bite-sized churros are the perfect dessert to pair with your favorite Mountain Mike's pizza, made with only the freshest and finest ingredients, dough made fresh daily with 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese, and toppings to the edge. For limited time only, get 16 mini churros for the whole family for only $4.99. Don't wait. Order yours today for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
And we welcome you back here to the Hamlin Sports Complex at Hamlin Middle School here in Springfield, a beautiful facility which they are working on even improving. Back behind us, the field we normally play at is under construction. They are going through something that I think Docs fans are very familiar with. A couple of years ago, we all saw Champion Car Wash Field in a state of disrepair as they were doing the remodeling there, and they are working on a similar project behind us. It'll be the new home of Bushnell University, the local college here in Eugene, and they will be playing their home games at the new, what is expected to be a 4,000-person capacity stadium that'll be put up here behind us. We're getting ready for Game 2. This is going to wrap up our always abbreviated for Game 2 SoCo Coffee Company pregame show. Again, they're conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. Stop in for fresh pastries daily. Organic smoothies are one of the items off of their espresso bar menu. We'll take a quick 60-second break. Come back with your starting lineups for Game 2 here on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. And we welcome you back for Game 2 of today's doubleheader as the Docs take on the Springfield Timbers. Docs looking to try and come back and get a split on the road. They will face off against Lucas Patterson on the mound for Springfield as we bring you in for the top of the first inning. We are underway with strike one to Austin Takahashi. Taking a look at your Umpqua Golf Club starting lineup for the Docs. It's Austin Takahashi at the top as he starts out with an 0-2 count, the left-handed batter versus a right-handed pitcher. Takahashi at third base, Dawson Gillespie at short. Spencer Six will catch, hitting third, followed by Jet Black, the center fielder, batting cleanup as the 0-2 pitch outside for a 1-2 count. Jay Stoffel at first base, batting fifth. Austin Anderson will hit sixth, DHing here in Game 2. Sebastian Watson in left field will bat seventh. In the 8th spot is Cade Johnson, the second baseman, and rounding out the starting 9 is right fielder Logan Klopfenstein. It's a 2-2 count here for Takahashi, and he is 4 for 4 on the day as he hits one into right field. He pulls this one this time, and he will get on safely to lead things off here in Game 2 of our doubleheader. What a day he has had at the plate. 3 for 3 in Game 1, 1 for 1 here in Game 2. That's your first hit of the game, presented by MSK True Value. Every first hit this season, presented by MSK True Value and Building Supply, located in Myrtle Creek and Tri-City. 1 on, nobody out. Squaring to bunt, Dawson Gillespie pulls it back. A throw down to first gets away. Takahashi will not try to run for second. He's back in safely, a 1-0 count at the plate for Dawson Gillespie. Your starting lineup for the Docs is brought to you by Umpqua Golf Club. You can get your golf adventure started with the Triple Play membership to Oak Hills, Stewart Park, and Myrtle Creek golf courses with just one membership. Find out more at umpqua.golf. Lucas Patterson, the righty on the mound, will fire low to Gillespie. He's got a 2-0 count. Patterson played in center field in Game 1. The Marist High School grad here in 2021, 6'1", 195 pounds.
He's going to play football at Boise State University. Wow. It's interesting that he's going to be playing Division I football at Boise State, but he is playing baseball here this summer. Good for him to get a chance to do so. The 3-0 pitch is in for a strike to Gillespie. Dawson was 1 for 3 in the first game of today's doubleheader. 3-1 pitch for Patterson. Runner going, ground ball to third. They will try to get the out at second base, and no, the throw taking the runner or the second baseman off the bag out there. Caceres diving to get to that ball, and the umpire saying that one takes him off the bag. That'll be an error at second base for Brooks Robertson, the third baseman. A throwing error there. Fielder's choice for Dawson Gillespie to get on at first. First error of the day between either of these defenses. Game 1 was a very clean contest with no errors. So throwing error for Robertson, and that brings up Spencer Six, who had an uncharacteristic 0 for day in Game 1. Spencer was 0 for 3. That snapped. Actually, it did not snap a hitting streak for him, but he had been the hottest hitter for the Docs over the last 15 games, batting .438, and he goes 0 for 3. He's got a 1-0 count. He'll pop one up. That ball heading down the left field line and out of play. Spencer flew out to center field in all 3 of his at-bats in Game 1 of today's Twin Bill. We'll take a look at your defensive alignment for Springfield. Squaring to bunt. Spencer puts it down third base side, and it just rolls into the foul territory grass. Trying to catch the defense off guard with runners at first and second. And Spencer will have a 1-2 count as he steps back into the box. Left-handed batter. Patterson on the mound, a deep breath as he gets ready for the 1-2 pitch. Nobody out still with runners at first and second, and time called before the pitch. Spencer called time. He was granted it as Patterson went into his lineup, or windup, I should say. And Spencer stuck in there, hung around, and timed that pitch up. The 1-2. Breaking ball is low, cutting in on the left-handed hitter. Docs took a 4-0 lead in Game 1 at the top of the first, but then could not score the rest of the way and ended up losing 6-4. A 2-2 pitch is high with the breaking ball. The count will go full. So the Docs trying to earn a split after losing Game 1. Spencer Six trying to get his first hit of the day with runners at first and second. Nobody out, top of the first inning. Patterson delivers outside. That's ball 4. Spencer will find a way on base. That's usually the case for him, whether via a hit or a walk. He does usually find a way. So very uncharacteristic for him to not get on base in Game 1 of today's doubleheader. Bases are loaded. Takahashi goes to third. Gillespie goes to second. And Jet Black will bat. First pitch swinging is popped up. The infield fly rule in effect. The first baseman will not catch it, but the runners will not move. They all stay put. Spencer Six at first base started to put on the afterburners to try and get to second quickly, then realized I do not have to run with the infield fly rule, and so he was back to the bag. The first pitch, a strike against Jay Stoffel. That ball bottom of the zone for strike 1. Jace also had a tough day at the plate in Game 1, striking out 3 times. The 0-1 pitch is high and inside for a 1-1 count. The 1-1 from Patterson is down low.
2 balls and 1 strike. That was Leo Reeves at first base that couldn't handle that pop fly on the infield. He's moved to first here for game 2 after going to complete game for a win in game 1 of our doubleheader. The 2-1 from Patterson. Stoffel sends it out towards right field. Long run. And that ball gets out of play for strike 2. That right field corner is shaded from me. I couldn't really see it, but the umpire says that ball goes foul and out of play. Stoffel back at the dish with 2 balls, 2 strikes against him. Just 1 out, bases loaded. Doc's trying to get an early lead again here in game 2. The 2-2 is popped up back behind home and out of play. Sitting here looking out at the game from behind home plate. As we take things in here at the Hamlin Sports Complex. The 2-2 fouled off again for Black. Back behind the plate again in game 2 is Isaiah Burke. Leo Reeves at first. Jaden Caceres at second. Maddox Maloney at short. Brooks Robertson at third. We'll get you the outfield here after the next pitch to Jet Black. The 2-2 offering. Breaking ball. Misses outside. Count goes full. For the Timbers in the outfield, from left to right, Thomas Touche, Isaac Volker Morris, and then Aiden Bray in the outfield. As a swing and a miss, Jay Stoffel will go down with the strikeout, his 4th of the day. First strikeout here in the first inning for Lucas Patterson, and a big one as he gets the second out with the bases loaded. 2 down, and up to bat will be Austin Anderson. He came up with the bases loaded in game 1 and hit a grand slam over the left field fence. Takes for the first pitch for strike 1. Your defensive starters, always brought to you by Cooper's Pest Control. When you're looking for your best defense against those summer bugs, call Cooper's Pest Control at 673-0363. Swing and a miss for Austin Anderson. The 0-2 pitch here for Patterson, trying to get out of a bases-loaded jam in the first. High and away. Docs trying to stay above 500 in league play. A loss would drop him down to 500. There's a pitch high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now, of course, the league record does not necessarily matter as much for the Docs this season as the host team of the Area 4, or host team of the state tournament. As a swing and a miss for Austin Anderson will finish off the inning. He goes down with a strikeout, so no runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error, 3 men left on base. The Docs got a golden opportunity to start things off, could not capitalize. We go to the bottom of the first. Scoreless ball game with Springfield coming up to bat here on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM at 1490 AM.
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Dominic Titone, the lefty from Roseburg High School, will be on the mound for game 2 as we get ready for the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at your starting lineup for the home team, the Springfield Timbers. Head coach Kellen Hobie will have Lucas Patterson leading things off, the pitcher, followed by Maddox Maloney, the shortstop. Isaiah Burke, the catcher, will bat third. Leo Reeves, the first baseman, hitting cleanup. Isaac Volker Morris, the center fielder, batting fifth. Brooks Robertson, the third baseman, will bat sixth. In the 7 hole is Aiden Bray, the right fielder.
Jaden Caceres, the second baseman, will hit 8th, and Thomas Touche is the left fielder. He will round out this starting 9. Bottom of the first, a scoreless ball game. First pitch from Dominic Titone is fouled away for strike 1 as we are underway in the bottom of the first. Dominic Titone comes in with a 3-1 record as he misses low and outside. 21 1/3 innings worked for the lefty. This is his 5th start of the season. 2.95 ERA as he gets a ball popped up right side. This could be trouble here. Long run for Klopfenstein. He will not get there. That ball falls in. They will not get him at second base as Lucas Patterson will start off with a double, hitting one into no man's land down the right field side. Patterson did not have a hit in game 1. So he will get his first hit of the afternoon on a Texas leaguer to right field, out of the range of everybody trying to get to that baseball. Nobody out, a man at second base. Maddox Maloney will bat, the shortstop. 23 strikeouts, 19 walks this season so far for Titone. He'll get a strike in on the right-handed batter from the left-handed pitcher to start off the at-bat against Maloney. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled towards the hole at short, and that'll get into left field. It's misplayed by Watson out there, and a run will come in to score. And Springfield will take the early lead on top of the Docks. Man out at second base is Maloney. He will reach on a single and then take second on the error. His ground ball just went to the gap at shortstop as Dawson Gillespie was kind of trying to hold the runner on out at second base. Coming around to score, Patterson makes it a 1-0 game. First pitch swinging, a ball out towards right center. Jet Black up with it. He'll fire in. That ball will not go to the plate, and Jay Stoffel didn't know if he was supposed to send it there. He had some time. They could have had a play. They do not get it. That's an RBI single for Isaiah Burke. So it's a 2-0 lead for Springfield here in the first inning with nobody out so far. The cleanup hitter, Leo Reeves, a switch hitter apparently, was batting left-handed in game 1. Here in game 2 against the lefty, will bat right-handed. The 0-1 pitch is low and inside, just past the shoe tops for ball 1. Reeves had a 2-run homer in game 1 of our doubleheader. A 1-1 pitch to him. Again, low and inside, 2 balls and a strike. So already 2 runs in and nobody out. A man on at first for the Timbers. Ground ball left side, past a diving Takahashi into left field, picking up steam as it gets to Sebastian Watson out there. That is your 4th hit here in the first inning for the Timbers against Titone. First and second with nobody out. Isaac Volker Morris will bat. Double, single, single, single here in this first inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1 against Volker Morris. Isaac Volker Morris from South Eugene High School, graduating this year. The 0-1 pitch to him, swing and a miss on another breaking ball for strike 2. So the Docks behind the 8 ball here in game 2 of this doubleheader. Strike 3 called. That one hitting the outside corner. A big strikeout there for Titone, trying to get some positive things happening here in the first. He'll get a backwards K for the first out of the bottom of the first inning. One away. That brings up the lefty, Brooks Robertson. He will take a strike on the first pitch from Tutone. Lefty versus lefty matchup here. Behind the plate is Spencer Six catching here in game 2 for the Docs. Low and outside. Spencer knocked the ball down, but with his glove, he must have flicked it the other direction as he was trying to get in front of it. The ball got away from him, got a glove on it, but flicked it back up the first base line. And so the runners both move up 90 feet on that wild pitch. Strike across, 1-1 count. It's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. And Robertson will take low and outside. That ball knocked down, slowed down by Spencer. And the runners nowhere to go. They all hold. Out at third base, Isaiah Burke. Leo Reeves at second. Already 2 runs in here in the first inning for Springfield, and just 1 out. Stepping off the rubber, Tutone will reset for a 2-2 pitch. Another pitch outside in the dirt, knocked down by Spencer. And the count now goes full. Dominic with 1 strikeout so far, and all Docs pitching strikeouts are brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza, making sure your next pizza night is not a swing and a miss. Mountain Mike's Pizza, the way it ought to be. Ball 4 is going to be issued to Brooks Robertson. That'll load him up.
Right fielder, number 17, Aiden Bray.
So runners on every base with just 1 out. Aiden Bray will bat. Doc's looking for a double play ball that they can finish things off here in the first with. First pitch swinging, a ground ball first base side, and no chance to make the play at home for Jay Stoffel on a slow roller to him. All he can do is turn and touch the bag himself for the unassisted out at first. 2 away, but that'll be a ground out for an RBI for Aiden Bray, and it's 3-0. Docs trailing Springfield here in the bottom of the first. You got 2 down. Coming in to score was Isaiah Burke. Leo Reeves up to third. Brooks Robertson to second. Jaden Caceres will bat. The 8th hitter to the plate here in the bottom of the first inning. 3-0. Springfield in front. Doc's got to get some offense going after scoring 4 in the first of game 1. They haven't scored now in 8 straight innings. They pitch in for a strike against Caden Caceres to start off his at-bat, the second baseman for the Timbers. Fouls one up and out of play over to the construction site behind us. I'm sure they find quite a few baseballs over that direction. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. No, I thought he said strike 3. So it was high for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch bounces. Spencer can't find it, and that's going to bring in another run. It's 4-0. Springfield in front. So that'll be a second wild pitch here in the first inning for Tutone. And another run comes in to score. Swing and a foul tip. Stays alive. Caceres hitting that one. Spencer could not collect it. Went right off his glove. 2-2 count. Ground ball towards short. It's Gillespie over to Stoffel for the final out. So the Docs get some defense there behind Dominic Titone, but 4 runs come in for the Springfield Timbers as we go to the top of the second inning. Docs trailing, needing to get some offense going as we return here on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Up to the low 70s here as we make our way through Game 2 of our doubleheader. By top of the second, it's a 4-0 lead for Springfield in front of your Roseburg Dr. Stewart's here on the Score. Leading things off, Sebastian Watson will fly one out towards left field, drifting back, and underneath that one is Thomas Touche to retire the first out for the Timbers here in the second inning. Docs Baseball today is brought to you by Barnes Heating and Cooling, your complete energy company. Visit barnesheatingandcooling.com or call them at 541-459-1545. Cade Johnson at the plate will take high for ball 1 in his first at-bat of the day, facing off against Lucas Patterson, the righty. Gave up just 1 hit, an error in there as well in the first inning, but pitched out of a bases-loaded jam as the Docs were unable to take advantage of the opportunity they got in the first. Meanwhile, the Timbers were able to do so to the tune of 4 runs, leading big here early on. The 2-0 pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. A breaking ball down low fooled Cade Johnson on that one. Could not locate it. 2-1 pitch is fouled just down the third base side for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the second inning. And Watson will foul it away. So we're in the low 70s right now. It has been very comfortable all day here at the ballpark. Expecting temperatures to reach the low 80s by the peak of the temperature today. Waiting on a curveball out towards right field. That could be trouble. Diving attempt. It's a fair ball and on with, fair ball caught. Wow, that was interesting hand signals from our umpire down there. I guess making a diving attempt. Aiden Bray making the catch in right field. The umpire waiting to make sure that he came up with it, and he did. Again, I'm a little obscured from our spot here at the field of that portion of the diamond. But apparently that ball caught out there in right field for out number 2. Logan Klopfenstein will bat. 1-0 pitch goes to 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Strike at the knees on the inside corner. Lucas Patterson looking for a 1-2-3 inning here in the second. Foul ball. Evens things up for Patterson against Klopfenstein. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Logan was 0 for 3 in game 1. Put everything in play, though. His 2-2 pitch, breaking ball is high. I want to say thanks to our pregame show sponsor, SoCo Coffee Company, conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. Ball softly hit, goes to the second baseman for the final out here in the second inning. 1-2-3 frame for the Timbers defensively. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Docs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It is 4-0. Timbers in front of the Docs here on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car.
Bottom of the second inning, Docs Baseball brought to you by Flyaway Travel. You can book your travel plans with their travel experts, located at 1445 West Harvard Avenue in Roseburg. Dominic Titone misses high to Thomas Touche to start things off here in the bottom of the second. 4-0 lead for Springfield. Strike across to make it a 1-1 count for Touche, the left fielder. Touche from South Eugene High School. Take high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Touche again headed to go to Southwestern Oregon Community College. Study fire sciences out there. Pitched low. The count will go to 3-1 for Titone here as we lead things off in the bottom of the second inning. The 3-1 pitch, and that'll be a leadoff walk for Dominic Titone, issue 2. Thomas Touche. Man on base to lead off the second inning for the Timbers. Lucas Patterson had a leadoff double in the first inning. Seeing eye double out to right field, just found no man's territory as he squares to bunt, offers, and misses for strike 1. Patterson on the mound here for game 2 of our doubleheader. The 0-1 pitch, squares to bunt again, and he fouls that one off for strike 2. Patterson from Marist High School. Gonna play football at Boise State. Kind of curious what position he plays. The 0-2 pitch got jammed, fouled that one off his front foot. He'll stay alive. An 0-2 count for Titone. Docs will be back at home coming up tomorrow. I was out there at Stewart Park yesterday for Music on the Half Shell. It was cool to see the music series come back to Roseburg. It's a 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Knocked down by Spencer. That ball well short of the plate. Another pitch in the dirt. Runner late break for second. The throw, the tag. Got him. It'll be a 2-2 count at the plate for Lucas Patterson, but Thomas Touche, a late break for second base, and he doesn't make it in time. Tagged out, that'll clear the bases, 1 away. And the 2-2 pitch is low for a full count. Full count pitch here for Titone. Got him to foul that one off. Stays at a full count. Lucas Patterson, 3-2 pitch, hits it towards third, and it gets by another diving attempt from Austin Takahashi into left field for a base hit. Wind starting to pick up again here at the park. So 2 for 2 today here in Game 2 for Patterson after a hitless day in Game 1. He gets on with 1 out. Maddox Maloney will step in. He had a single to left field. Advanced to second on an error. He swings at the first pitch, pops that one up in the air, out towards left center on the run. Jet Black and Sebastian Watson neither there in time. That'll be a double. The throw will not have a chance to go to the plate, bobbled around on the relay. And so scoring from first will be Lucas Patterson. And it makes it 5-0 Springfield in front. A double for Maddox Maloney, and he picks up an RBI. On a ball out there to the alley in left center. So runner out at second base. Still just 1 out. Isaiah Burke will bat. And Tatone will step off. Burke had a RBI single in the first inning. He swings and hits this one towards the alley. On the run, Sebastian Watson makes the catch, heading back, tagging, going for third. The throw will not be there in time. So Isaiah Burke will fly out to left field. 2 down. And brings up Leo Reeves. Man at third base now as Maloney moves up 90 feet. 1 run in so far here in the second. 5-0 the lead for Springfield. The first pitch strike for Tatone. Did find out, looks like Lucas Patterson, a wide receiver in football. 2-star wide receiver heading to Boise State. It's a pitch low, a 1-1 count for Leo Reeves. Dominic Tatone's 1-1 pitch. Bounces in. 2 balls and a strike. Reeves had a single in the first inning, 1 of 4 hits in that first. So far, 2 hits here in the second inning for the Timbers. Breaking ball misses low. Count goes to 3-1. Three-one pitch to the switch-hitting Leo Reeves. And he will draw ball 4. So for Tatone, he's now issued 3 walks in this ball game. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Volker Morris will bat. He struck out looking in the first. Spencer Six will direct the defense on what they want to do with runners on the corners. Tatone misses high on the first offering to Volker Morris. He will play for Northland College in Wisconsin coming up next year. He takes low for pitch low. Ball 2. Now I'm curious where in Wisconsin Northland College is. The 2-0 pitch, and Tatone, he is struggling to find the strike zone here. He's now behind 3 balls, no strikes after issuing a walk to Leo Reeves to put runners on the corners. 3-0 pitch. It's 4 straight outside the zone. Volker Morris will draw a walk. It's the 3rd in the inning, 4th total in the ball game for Tatone. 2 outs. Bases are loaded once again for the Timbers. Brooks Robertson will step into bat. First pitch is in for a strike against the lefty. In Ashland, Wisconsin. That is the home of Northland College. A private liberal arts college with a progressive focus on the environment and sustainability. Brooks Robertson at the plate, lifts one out towards center field on the run. Jet Black is underneath it. So the Docs will get out of this jam here in the second inning, leaving the bases loaded for the Timbers. One run comes in to make it 5-0. Springfield in front of the Docs, who've got to get some offense started here on the day. Come back after a 60-second break as we go to the third on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
At Brook Communications, our job is to get results for your business, period. We can take your story and tell it to the people you want to reach in a way that compels first-time clients to become repeat customers. We get them through your door so you can do what you were meant to do. Proclaim your sales message to the largest audience of any media company in Douglas County. Brook Communications dominates through the power of 5 radio stations and 541radio.com. Results amplified. Locally owned. Brook Communications.
Back here in Springfield for Game 2 of today's doubleheader between the Docs and the Springfield Timbers. Your Roseburg Dr. Stewart's right now. A tough day up here at Hamlin Sports Complex. They have not scored a run in now 8 straight innings, and they trail 5-0 against the Timbers here in Game 2 of the doubleheader. At the plate, with a 2-0 count, is the leadoff man, Austin Takahashi, who reached on a single in the first. He takes high for a 3-0 count. He has been the hot hitter on the day. Doc's had 6 hits in Game 1 and 1 hit so far here in Game 2. So 7 total against the Timbers. 4 of them have come by Austin Takahashi. The 3-0 pitch is in for a strike for Lucas Patterson, the righty on the mound. 3-1 is low, ball 4. So Takahashi once again will put some pressure on as he gets on base, leading things off here in the third inning. That is the first walk issued by Lucas Patterson. 1 on and nobody out. Dawson Gillespie will bat. He reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Takes high and away for ball 1. Gillespie hit a ball towards short, or actually make it towards third, and they tried to turn 2 around the horn. The throw to second was offline, so he reached on the fielder's choice. He belts one in the air here, out towards right field. And that'll be out number 1. Out there, Aiden Bray will make the catch. At first base, Austin Takahashi was tagging. Did not really have an attempt to try and go to second base. 1 down, Spencer Six will bat. He walked in the first inning, has not had a hit today. Lucas Patterson with plenty of offense backing him up right now. A 5-0 lead. He's allowed just 1 hit. High and away, ball 1 to Spencer. Docs had the bases loaded in the first inning here in Game 2, but couldn't do anything with it. Spencer fouls off a pitch. On ball, 1 strike. Hits this one towards left field, but it goes right to Thomas Touche out there. There is out number 2. Spencer has just not been able to find the alleys in the outfield. 2 down. Coming up to bat will be Jet Black.
This is the second game.
Jet had an infield fly in the first inning. He was hitting, the bases were loaded with nobody out, and the Docs couldn't do anything with it. First pitch, strike 1 against Jet. Heart of the lineup is not done well for the Docs on the day, and here in game 2 has been no different. As a hit by pitch for Jet. Second time he's been hit by a pitch on the day, though. Finds a way on base. Takes that one off the front shoulder. 2 down, you got runners at first and second. Takahashi at second base, Jet Black at first. Jay Stoffel will bat. He has struck out 4 times on the day. Looking to break out of a slump. He saw a 9-game hit streak come to an end in game 1 when he went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. The 1-0 pitch takes for strike 2. Excuse me, make that strike 1, a 1-1 count. The 1-1, strike 2. Taken on the outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes against the 5-hitter in the lineup card for the Docs. 2 down and runners at first and second. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Stoffel, frustrating day at the plate continues for him. That'll finish off the top of the 3rd inning. Docs once again unable to do anything against Lucas Patterson. 2 runners get on, but neither with a hit. No runs, no hits. There were no errors. 2 men left on base. Still 5-0 the score as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning on 541radio.com and on the score 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy 1 signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy 1 signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get 1 free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate! Right fielder number 17, Aiden Bray.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, Docs trailing 5-0 against Springfield in game 2 of today's doubleheader. On the mound, Dominic Titone will miss outside for ball 1 as we get things started here in the bottom of the 3rd. Aiden Bray, Jaden Cazares, and Thomas Touche, your 3 hitters due up. The 1-0 offering is high and away for a 2-0 count to Aiden Bray, who had a RBI ground out in the 1st inning. Docs baseball today is brought to you by B&D Meats. It's grilling season, so head on out there and pick up something to throw on the grill tonight. Today's game also brought to you by Dr. Lance and Randall. Open and accepting new patients. Give them a call, 541-378-6694. 3-0 pitch. A strike called against Bray. He was ready to toss away the bat. The The 3-1 high and away there is ball 4. Just took an extra pitch to get there. That'll be the 5th walk for Titone. And walks have been the kind of bane of the existence for this pitching staff most of the season. Titone's first pitch here to the 8-hitter, Jaden Caceres, second baseman, will take it for a strike. Pitch fouled away for strike 2. Caceres grounded out to short in the first inning. That was the final out of that frame. Swings and misses on the 0-2 pitch for strike 3, and that is the second strikeout of the game for Dominic Titone. All pitching strikeouts for the Docs are presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Making sure you don't swing and miss on your next pizza night. That's Mountain Mike's Pizza, the way it ought to be. 1 away, the 9-hitter Thomas Touche up to bat. He drew a walk in the second inning, was caught stealing on a ball that was in the dirt. Takes high for ball 1. Titone misses with his slider, low. 2 balls and no strikes. 5-0 our score. We're in the bottom of the 3rd here in game 2 of our double dip today between Dr. Stewart's and the Timbers. Taking a ball outside, Thomas Touche ahead, 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 pitch misses for ball 4. Another walk here in the 3rd. Second walk of the game for Touche. First and second for the Timbers. Brings up the top of the order, Lucas Patterson. He's 2 for 2 in this ball game. First pitch he takes for strike 1. He did not have a hit in game 1 of the Twin Bill. The lefty Titone will miss low out at first base. Actually, first base. He didn't have much of a chance to run out there. Touche out at second base. Aiden Bray now thinking about trying to take third on that ball in the dirt. Is Spencer Six able to knock it down? The 1-1. That ball out towards the alley in right field. That's going to get down. Jet Black, the center fielder, a long run, chases it all the way to the wall. At least 1 run should come in. They're going to send 2 runs. The throw to the plate will not be in time. It's a triple for Lucas Patterson. He's got a double, a single, and a triple now in 3 innings of work. And he drives in 2 more to help his own cause. As Springfield now leads 7-0 on top of the Docs. Scoring is Aiden Bray and Thomas Touche. Brings up Maddox Maloney, who's 2 for 2 with a single and a double. He pops one up in the air out towards left field. It's caught by Sebastian Watson, and that'll be a sacrifice fly for Maloney. Pick up another RBI. 2 down. 3 runs in here in the 3rd. It's 8-0. Timbers in front. Isaiah Burke will step in. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI single in the 1st. Ground ball towards short. Backhanded by Gillespie. Boots off his glove and rolls to second base. It's going to be a tough play to be made. Isaiah Burke will get on base for a second time. And I'm going to check and see what the dugout might say about that ball for the shortstop, Dawson Gillespie. Whether a hit or an error. Swing and a miss, strike 1. for Leo Reeves, who is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk back in the second inning. Pitch in the dirt. Spencer knocks it down. 1-1 count. Tatone with his blue glove at his belt buckle, sets the lefty, hits a strike on the inside corner. Anthony's against Reeves. He jumps ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. Scorebook for the Docs put it down as an error, so we'll follow suit on that ball to Dawson Gillespie. And now a hit by pitch for Leo Reeves. Tatone was ahead in the at-bat and then gives it up with the hit batter. So runners at first and second with 2 down. Isaac Volker Morris will hit for a 3rd time in as many innings. First pitch in the dirt for Tatone, knocked down by 6. 1-0 count. Again, I cannot see the bullpen for the Docs, so if there's any action going on, I'm unaware at the moment. 2-0 count for Volker Morris, who is 0 for 1, struck out looking in the first, walked in the second. He'll take for a 3-0 count. Three balls, no strikes. And that is ball 4. Bases loaded again. That is another walk.
Robertson.
Seven walks total in the game for Tatone. First pitch in on the hands to the lefty Brooks Robertson. He fouled it away as he tried to check swing. Gets caught for strike 1 there. 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The 0-1 pitch fouled off. Robertson is 0 for 1, flew out to center field in the 2nd inning for the final out. He's the 9th hitter to the plate here in the 3rd. The 0-2 pitch fouled off, stays alive. So the first 6 hitters in the lineup card have all hit 3 times in 3 innings for the Timbers. They lead 8-0. The 0-2. Strike 3 called, and Tatone will get out of things here in the 3rd inning with the bases loaded. But 3 runs come in for the Timbers, and they are on top 8-0 as we go to the top of the 4th inning here on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
This is Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on The Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Top of the fourth inning for us here from Hamlin Sports Complex in Springfield. Today's game is brought to you by Cascade Community Credit Union, belong to Douglas County, and by Fisher's Hearth and Home, serving Douglas County for over 30 years with the largest selection of wood, gas, pellet, and electric stoves and fireplaces in the area. A big lead to work with now for Lucas Patterson as he'll face Austin Anderson, Sebastian Watson, and Cade Johnson here in the fourth. Anderson up at the plate, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He's got a 1-0 pitch, pops it up, back behind home. And that one back to the construction site behind us. The 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed by Anderson. Ball and 2 strikes. Only 1 hit allowed so far for Patterson through the first 3 innings, as he will get another strikeout on a swing and a miss there by Anderson. That is strikeout number 4 on the day for Lucas Patterson. First out recorded here in the 4th inning. Sebastian Watson will bat next, flew out to left field in the 2nd inning. Patterson's first pitch, high and away for ball 1. Doc's got 2 runners on base in the 3rd on a walk and a hit by pitch, but couldn't do anything with them. Low and away, 2 balls, no strikes for Sebastian Watson. Other Area 4 games going on today. Doubleheaders getting started at 5 o'clock tonight as a foul ball back for Watson. Gives him a 2-1 count. Eugene is at Grants Pass tonight for a doubleheader, again starting at 5. And Medford will host Klamath Falls as a strike across against Watson, 2-2 count. The Medford-Klamath Falls series, much like it was for the Docs, not an official Area 4 game, as Watson fouls off a pitch to the backstop. Not an official doubleheader between Medford and Klamath Falls in league play because Klamath Falls is not eligible for postseason play, so their game's not counting towards the league record. 2-2 to Watson. Misses inside. Count goes full. But all the teams in Area 4 will be playing their traditional league schedule against the Falcons. So while they may not count against your league record, they will all be playing against K Falls. Full count pitch is high for ball 4, and Watson draws a well-earned walk, battling off a couple of pitches to keep that at-bat going. Sebastian Watson gets on at first with 1 away. Cade Johnson will bat. The second baseman flew out to right field in the 2nd inning. Takes low for ball 1. So we'll be keeping a close eye on what happens between Grants Pass and Eugene. Doc's trying not to fall too far down the standings on the day. There's a pitch high for a 2-0 count. If they could split here on the road and then maybe sweep at home, take another series in Area 4, that would be a positive for them. The 2-0 pitch is high. A throw down to first base, not going to be in time as Watson back in safely. Three balls, no strikes against Cade Johnson as the Docs try and get anything going here against the Timbers today. And it's high for ball 4. Puts runners at first and second with nobody out. That's 2 more walks to the total for Lucas Patterson. He is now walked 4 here in the ball game. Klopfenstein will bat, the right fielder. Takes high for ball 1. And maybe an opportunity for the Docs here as Lucas Patterson starts to get a bit erratic with the strike zone. Docs pitchers, it's been Dominic Catoni's issued 7 walks in this ball game as the pitch does hit the bottom of the zone for strike 1 in game 1. There were 8 walks issued as well for the Docs. 6 of those for Austin Anderson, the starter. Those did most of the damage. The pitch fouled back by Klopfenstein. He is 0 for 1 in the game with a line out to the second baseman back in the 2nd inning. Docs just need to get something on the board. Get started here in the top of the 4th, trailing 8-0. Got handcuffed and fights one off towards the visiting dugout on the first base side. Patterson trying to get a ball on the ground that could possibly roll it over for the Timbers. At the plate, Kloffenstein looking for his first hit against the Timbers today. Check swing, throw down to first base. Didn't get him there. And at the plate, I'm going to assume that was ball 2. They thought they may try to appeal, but it does not appear that they will. Out at first base, Cade Johnson just in ahead of that throw. Swing and a foul tip back to the backstop for Kloffenstein. Today we're playing a little early. I think there's just concerns with, the lighting here at the ballpark. They decided to play early. Tomorrow it'll be our normal 5 o'clock start time for the doubleheader back at home at Champion Car Wash Field. 2-2 pitch. Kloffenstein takes a breaking ball low. Held off on that pitch. And it goes to a full count for the 9-hitter. Lucas Patterson has walked runners to first and second. Ground ball gets into left field for Kloffenstein. He'll have his first hit. Rounding around third, Watson heading for the plate. And it'll be an RBI single for Logan Kloffenstein to get the Docs finally on the board here in Game 2. Watson scores from second. Johnson makes it to second base. Docs score 1. Still 1 out here in the 4th inning. And maybe the positive momentum they needed to see happen to get something going here. First pitch, Austin Takahashi takes for strike 1. He is 1 for 1 in this game. Had a walk in the 3rd inning, his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch fouled off by the lefty. Got an 0-2 count now. Still just 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Takahashi takes high for a 1-2 count. I've been real impressed with him. He pitched well in Game 1. He plays great defense at third. He's been hitting really well. Only just a sophomore this last year at Roseburg High School. Chokes up on the bat. The 1-2 pitch is high and away for a 2-2 count. On the mound, Patterson's 2-2 pitch, and fouled off. Takahashi waited on that one, made the late decision to try and protect the zone on that pitch, and got a piece of it to stay alive. The 2-2 offering. A breaking ball, got him on the front leg, and Takahashi, he does that so well, taking the hit by pitch. Just getting grazed on that one, and he knew it immediately. He gets on base for a 6th time in this doubleheader. 3rd time here in Game 2 with the hit by pitch. 2nd hit batter for Lucas Patterson. Dawson Gillespie will bat. Big moment here for the Docs as they try to get back in this game. Bases loaded with just 1 out. Fouled off the first pitch for strike 1 for Gillespie. He hits one out towards right field. On the run, the center fielder does make the catch. Volker Morris will spin and delivers it back in. So that'll be a sac fly for Gillespie. 2 down. Coming in to score was Cade Johnson. Logan Kloffenstein tags and goes to third. Still on at first is Austin Takahashi. And the Docs are got a couple of runs up on the board. And now look for a 2-out rally with the heart of the lineup coming up. Spencer 6 takes for ball 1. Spencer looking for his first hit on the day against the Timbers. Take low for ball 2. He drew a walk in the 1st inning, but flew out to left field in the 2nd. Make it out to 3rd. The 2-0 pitch, high and away, ball 3. just the fourth time that Austin Takahashi's been hit by a pitch this season. There's 4 straight pitches that will walk the bases loaded for the Docs. Second walk in the game for Spencer. Bases are loaded, and a visit out to the mound here for the Springfield Timbers. We've got 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. With the bases loaded, Doc's already with 2 runs on the board. Docs Baseball is brought to you by the Smile Station, your destination for aesthetically crafted smiles. And by Chuck's Warm and Family Auto Repair. Are you ready to go where life takes you? Docs are hoping that this inning will take them to a few more runs. They've cut it down to a 6-run deficit. Jet Black will bat. Jet was hit by a pitch back in the 3rd inning. He'll take low for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch does come across as a strike for Lucas Patterson. Out of his windup, the 1-1 swung on and missed by Jet. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner to finish it off. Docs leave the bases loaded as Jet Black goes down looking. Strikeout number 5 for Lucas Patterson. The Docs get a couple of runs across, though, maybe building some momentum. 2 runs here in the top of the 4th inning. There was 1 hit. There were no errors and 3 men left on base. To the bottom of the 4th we go. Docs trail 8-2 on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Heading to the bottom of the 4th inning, Docs currently trailing 8-2 against the Springfield Timbers. New man on the mound for the Docs as we start out this 4th inning. It'll be Aiden Bray leading things off, a 1-0 count as Blake Withers has come in to pitch. He's got 2 balls and no strikes against him. The 2-0 count. Bray hits a ground ball bounder up the middle into center field for a base hit as he faces the new man on the mound. Leadoff single for the Timbers. So Dominic Tutone done after 3 innings of work for the Docs.
The hitter is second baseman number 3, Jaden Cazares.
One on and nobody out. Jaden Cazares will bat. First pitch swinging, pops one up in the air. Long run, Kloffenstein into foul territory. He makes the catch for the out. A diving attempt for Kloffenstein out there, and he makes it in foul territory to retire Caceres. The runner holds at first base. One down on the defense by the right fielder. Brings up Thomas Touche, who is 0 for 0 in the game with a pair of walks. Withers fires in a first pitch, strike one. The call to the pin is always brought to you by Shelby and Mickey Lane Construction, your local leaders for any project, big or small. 44 years of quality, affordable work. Call Shelby and Mickey Lane or visit their website, webuildhouses.com. Catch made by Kloffenstein in right field on a routine fly ball out there by Touche. There are two down as we go to the top of the order. Lucas Patterson, who is 3 for 3 here in game 2. He is a home run shy of the cycle. He'll bat with 1 on and 2 down. Withers' first pitch gets it over for a strike. The 0-1 pitch here from Withers in the dirt. Spencer will knock it down, chase it out in front of home. And Aiden Bray holds at first base. Going to double check and make sure I didn't miss anything, but the final line for Dominic Titone I'll share with you in a moment. The 1-1 is high for a 2-1 count. I believe it is this. 3 innings worked, 7 hits allowed, 8 runs, 7 walks, and 2 strikeouts for Dominic Titone, who would be on the hook for the loss in this ballgame. The 2-1 pitch, breaking ball, ends up in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike here against Lucas Patterson. The 3-1 misses for ball 4. So that'll be a 4th time on base for Lucas Patterson. And it brings up Maddox Maloney, who is 2 for 2 in the game. Hit a sac fly in his last at-bat to left field. First pitch to him, low and inside. Ball 1. Runners at first and second. 2 down. The 1-0 pitch from Withers, high and inside. Blake Withers, 22 innings worked this season, making his 8th appearance. He's got an 0-2 record. 3.81 ERA. 14 strikeouts, 13 walks coming into the appearance. He gets a strike across. He has given up another walk, so I guess he'd be even on those stats. 14 strikeouts and 13 walks. The 2-1 pitch is fouled right back into the screen for a 2-2 count. Withers has gotten the first 2 outs on fly ball outs to left field. Make that right field. He's facing Maddox Maloney with a 2-2 pitch. Bounces it in. The count will go full with 2 down and runners at first and second. Aiden Bray out at second base. Lucas Patterson at first. Strike 3, got him looking on the outside corner. Maddox Maloney goes down as Blake Withers will get his first strikeout of the game. Gets it in a big spot there to wrap things up in the 4th inning. Doc's able to hold the Timbers off the board here in the 4th. They trail by 6 as we go to the top of the 5th inning on 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Welcome you back here to begin the the top of the fifth inning. And it is Brooks Robertson who will take over on the mound for Springfield as we get another call to the pen, brought to you by Shelby and Migulena Construction. Brooks Robertson takes over for Lucas Patterson. Shelby and Migulena Construction, they are your local leaders for any project, big or small, 44 years of quality, affordable work. Visit their website, webuildhouses.com. So the top of the fifth will bring a new man on the mound. That means a new third baseman. Taking over at third is Jaden Caceres. Moves from second base. Find out the second baseman when we get a moment. First pitch swinging, foul tip by Jay Stoffel, who is trying to get on base for the first time today. Jay's 0 for 2 in this ball game. Breaking ball, he lays off. That one ends up outside. Stoffel pops one up, foul. That one hitting off some rebar back behind us. The 1-2 pitch, strike three, and Stoffel goes down looking. Third strikeout here in game 2. He had 3 in game 1. Leadoff strikeout there for the new man, Brooks Robertson. Austin Anderson will bat. Anderson, the DH, still hitting for the pitcher. Takes a breaking ball low for ball 1 between Anderson and Stoffel. And Jet Black, your 4, 5, 6 hitters. You've got 6 strikeouts so far today. Not a trend that Coach Robbins will be happy about. The 1-0 goes to 1-1 with a foul ball back to the screen. Make that a 1-2 count. Robertson gives up a ball out to center field. Diving attempt, won't make the catch. It gets by. Anderson heading for second. He'll have extras. He'll hold up at second base with a double. After Volker Morris, actually that may be Patterson now out in center field. That's where he played in game 1. Yeah, Lucas Patterson came up short on the diving attempt in center field to try and rob away a hit there from Austin Anderson, and he came up just a bit short. That'll be a 1-out double to center field for Anderson, getting his first hit of the game, only the third of the contest for the Ducks. A man at second base with 1 out. Sebastian Watson will bat. He is 0 for 1. Walked in the 4th inning. Ducks trying to get something going here after scoring twice in their last half inning. They cut it down to a 6-run deficit. Pitch outside, 1 hop scoop into the glove for the catcher, Isaiah Burke. A 1-0 pitch here for Robertson. Watson pushes this one out to right field. Bray coming in, makes the catch, tagging, heading for third will go Austin Anderson, so he gets in after tagging. 2 down. A man at third for the Docs with 2 away. Cade Johnson will bat. Johnson walked his last at bat. Back in the 4th inning. He takes low for ball 1. So Volker Morris no longer in center field. That is Patterson. It's a ground ball towards short, booted by Maloney, and a run will score on the error. Put it in play. Good things happen. It does there for Cade Johnson. A run will come in for the Docs. They trail 8-3. Klopfenstein will bat next. He is 1 for 2 in this game with an RBI single in the 4th. He takes for ball 1. (1-0) for Robertson is high for a 2-0 count. Trying to locate who's gone where for you on this Timbers defense, but no numbers on the front of the jerseys, so waiting for guys to turn around to identify them as the count goes to 3-0. I'm going to guess that Volker Morris is out in left field now. A 3-0 pitch. It's taken for a strike by Klopfenstein. Does look like it's still Bray out in right field. 3-1. Strike taken inside half against the right-handed hitting Klopfenstein. He's got himself a full count here with 2 outs. Man on at first. Cade Johnson will be running on the pitch. 3-2 is popped up, not deep on the infield. The shortstop calling for it and will make the catch. Now the Docs are chipping away. They get another run on the board, but they still trail by 5 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. 8-3 your score here on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. We welcome you back here as we begin the bottom of the 5th inning. And for those that are watching online, we apologize. We lost our power for a second there. I turned off my camera, and it is away from where I sit. So we will try and get that rebooted there for you. Looks like we are still broadcasting back to the radio station and on the video stream with audio. As a ground ball down the third base side for Isaiah Burke. We'll start things off here in the bottom of the 5th. He'll round heading for second base where he is in with a stand-up double. So Isaiah Burke will get on with his second hit of the game. He's reached base 3 times. That'll put a man out at second base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Leo Reeves will bat. He is 1 for 1. Was hit by a pitch his last time up. The first pitch from Blake Withers. Misses high and away for ball one. Hey, there we go. Camera kicked back on. That's a handy little thing. So a runner out at second base. With nobody out, Leo Reeves, the 1-0 pitch is fouled off for strike one. Joey Keyran here with you. It is an 8-3 score. Docs trailing against Springfield, trying to come back and get a split. They are right now on the verge of losing 2 straight games against the Timbers here on the road. The 2-1 pitch is fouled away. Docs Baseball today brought to you by the Smile Station, your destination for aesthetically crafted smiles. Also by Chuck Swarman Family Auto Repair. Are you ready to go where life takes you? It's Blake Withers on the mound facing against Leo Reeves, and he'll take in the dirt. A 3-2 pitch, I believe, coming up here. And we lost our power again. Pitch in the dirt. And now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes against Leo Reeves. On the mound, Withers delivers in. Reeves belts this one high in the air out towards left field on the run. Jet Black will make the catch. Tagging, heading for third. Isaiah Burke will get in ahead of the throw. A well-struck ball out towards left center. Jet Black chases it down for the first out. Burke tags and heads for third base. And there's one out here in the bottom of the 5th inning with a man at third base. Brings up Isaac Volker Morris. He walked in his last 2 at-bats. Those were all against Dominic Titone, as Blake Withers has taken over in relief of the starter, Titone. 0-1 count to start things off here against Volker Morris. The 0-1 pitch misses low. We're here at the Hamlin Sports Complex, and while the construction is going on, we are relegated to getting our electricity from a gasoline generator. There's a pitch in the dirt, 2 balls and 1 strike, so that is why we keep losing power a little bit here lately, is that has had, I guess, a couple of blips over there, but hopefully we'll stabilize. 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 away. Ground ball just foul down that third base side. And apologize again that crashed on us there with the generator. Hopefully we'll get that back here momentarily. Isaac Volker Morris at the plate. He will take outside. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 away. Blake Withers, full count pitch. Bounces in for ball 4. Still 1 out. Walk issued to Volker Morris is the 3rd for the game for him. That's the first, going to make it the 2nd walk issued by Blake Withers. Brooks Robertson, now the pitcher, will dig in next. He is 0 for 2. Withers trying to get a ground ball out here. Instead, it'll be one popped up on the air, but it's on the infield, so this will work. Evan Corbin, who has come into the game at first base, will make the play. That might just be a straight switch for Jay Stoffel, who has had a tough day at the plate. And Evan Corbin makes that catch on the infield dirt. Make that the infield grass. for the second out. Runner still at first and third with 2 down. Aiden Bray will bat. He is 1 for 2 in the game. Had a single in the 4th inning to lead things off there. On the mound, Blake Withers stepping off, wants to cycle back through the signals. Looking for the final out here. Ball fouled back for strike 1 for Bray. Leadoff double for Isaiah Burke. Got a man in scoring position. He's still on at third. Withers trying to pitch around that. Runner going. Throw to second. Offline. Goes into center field. A run will come in, and up to third base goes Isaac Volker-Morris. It'll be a 1-1 count at the plate with another run in. Back to a 6-run lead for Springfield. Volker-Morris all the way up to third base. A 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Base hit for Bray. Another run in, and it's up to a 7-run lead. 10-3 your score. That'll be an RBI single for Aiden Bray. Bottom of the 5th here. Jaden Caceres will bat. Man on at first with 2 down. 2 runs in so far against Blake Withers. First pitch for Withers against Caceres misses for ball 1. Jaden Caceres is 0 for 1 against Blake Withers. He'll take a strike. Caceres flew out to right field when he faced Withers back in the 4th. He's 0 for 3 altogether in the game. Pops one up. Now one back behind us for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Withers misses low for a 2-2 count now. Trying to get out of things here in the 5th. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. We got 2 outs. Out at first base, Aiden Bray after driving in Isaac Volker-Morris. In the dirt, Spencer knocks it down, stays with it to hold the runner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This is Caceres. Pops it up back behind home. And it stays a full count pitch. Docs trailing 10-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a foul tip. That one tipped off of Spencer there. The umpire will give him a second. Full count pitch for Blake Withers. And he will miss high for ball 4. Runners at first and second. 9-hitter Thomas Touche coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 in the game with 2 walks.
Number 11, Thomas Touche, the left fielder.
Blake Withers touched up for 2 runs here in the 5th inning. Gets the first pitch swing and a miss out of Touche. Wind kicking up. It has been off and on throughout the day today here on a comfortable day in Springfield. Not too hot, not too cold. Strike across to 0-2 count now for Touche. Withers trying to get through this 5th inning, facing his 7th hitter. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Did he get him to chase? No, he did not. The appeal to the umpires did not net strike 3 for Blake Withers. We'll have a 1-2 count to work with here. Ground ball hit towards short. Stepping back, taking it. A throw over to first base. Evan Corbin there for it, as Gillespie will fire out the final out here in the 5th inning. 2 runs come across on 2 hits. There was 1 Doc's error, and there were 2 men left on base for the Timbers. It's a 10-3 game. Timbers in front of Dr. Stewart's. We come back with the top of the 6th inning on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Come back for the top of the 6th inning. Doc's Baseball is brought to you by Current Orthodontics. A healthy, attractive smile means confidence inside and out. Call Dr. Peterson at 541-672-5721. Docs will try to get some offense going. They've picked it up a bit here with 2 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th. As they start the 6th inning, it's the red-hot hitting Austin Takahashi at the plate. He takes the first pitch for strike 1. Finds himself down 0-2 quickly here against Brooks Robertson on the mound. The 0-2 pitch fought off into foul territory down the third base side as Takahashi protects the plate. Top of the order here, Takahashi, Gillespie, and 6 all due up. Out of the windup, Robertson. Strike 3, gets it across, and that is the first time that the Timbers have been able to retire Austin Takahashi on the day. That is the 2nd strikeout for Robertson in his 2nd inning of work now. 1 down. And Dawson Gillespie will bat. Takahashi had 3 singles in game 1. Had a hit in his first at-bat here in game 2 and was walked and hit by a pitch in his next 2 at-bats. So that's the first time he has not been on base here today. The 0-1 pitch, Gillespie. 1 hopper towards short. Maloney over to first base. Leo Reeves will stretch and make the catch for the 2nd out. 2 down. Spencer 6 will step in next. 6 is 0 for 1 with a pair of walks in this game. He'll take low for ball 1. Doc's Baseball today brought to you by Mahalo Heating and Air Conditioning, your best choice for the finest indoor comfort control. Call them at 672-6707. Ground ball right side, stabbing attempt by the second baseman, and the play made to first just in time to get Spencer 6. And that will retire the side for the Docs here in the top of the 6th inning. A 1-2-3 frame.
No runs, no hits.
And that'll take us to the bottom of the 6th with a 7-run lead in favor of the Timbers. Back after this on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM at 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Back for the bottom of the 6th inning. Docs trail 10-3 against Springfield. Today's game brought to you by DC Farmers Co-op, where everyone is welcome to shop. Blake Withers out there still throwing for the Docs. He'll miss high on the first pitch to Lucas Patterson, who has been on base 4 times in this ball game. Double, single, triple, hit, walk. I almost thought he got hit by a pitch on that last one. Just inside, he scooted off the plate. 2-0 count for the leadoff man in the lineup for the Timbers. He'll take a strike at the knees for a 2-1 count as the Timbers in a very good position to try and sweep this home doubleheader against the Docs. A pitch low, 3-1 count. Patterson is the pitcher of record for the Timbers in this one. 3-1 pitch, and he'll swing through it for strike 2. Patterson threw 4 innings of work. Gave up just 2 hits and 2 runs. 3-2 pitch. He pops up in the air. Going out, Kate Johnson, the second baseman, there to make the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 away. That brings up Maddox Maloney, the shortstop. Maloney has got a couple of hits in this game. He'll put a ground ball to third baseman Austin Takahashi, who throws low. That ball skips by without hesitation. Maloney will get into second base. So an error for the Docs. That'll be their 4th of this ball game.
Catcher number 16, Isaiah Burke.
So 1 out, a man at second base. Brings up Isaiah Burke, who's got a single and a double. A lot of extra base hits here at the top of the order. As the ball gets by, it's Knox Hubbard who's come into the ball game. So up to third base will go Maddox Maloney. Hubbard takes over for Spencer Six behind the plate here in the 6th inning. Going down low, Isaiah Burke will launch one up into the air towards center field. Catch made by Jet Black, tagging and heading for home. That will score Maddox Maloney off the bat of Isaiah Burke. 2 down, 11-3. The first pitch, that ball belted out to right field for Leo Reeves. On the run at the fence. The catch made by Klopfenstein. And that'll finish things off here. A well-hit ball there for Reeves. Kloffenstein dealing with the fence, able to turn and make the catch. 1 run comes in here in the 6th inning for the Timbers. They lead by 8 as we go to the top of the 7th. Docs need a big-time rally here on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion.
Back for the top of the 7th inning. Docs Baseball brought to you by Good Vibration Solutions for home theater and automotive audio. You can feel it at Good Vibes. Reminder, Docs Baseball is streaming at 541radio.com and on our 1490 The Score YouTube channel. You can catch tomorrow's games against the Springfield Timbers from Champion Car Wash Field. We'll have coverage of that one for you. Streaming there online as well. It's always presented by the Cow Creek Tribe. The Timbers will be feeling good going into that doubleheader tomorrow. They are 3 outs away from trying to get a sweep here at home against the Docs. They lead by 8. 8. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Scoreboard's reading 10-3 out there, but I believe it is 11-3. Jet Black will lead things off, and he takes the first pitch, strike 1. I think we may have gotten a new pitcher there in between innings. Yeah, we do. The 0-1 pitch fouled back for strike 2. Thomas Touche will take over on the mound. Jet Black will launch one out to center field. And he is retired there. 1 down, Jay Stoffel, the scheduled hitter, but it will be Evan Corbin, I believe, should be the batter hitting. 1 away with nobody on. First pitch, a strike. It is Evan Corbin. Corbin fouls one off against Thomas Touche for strike 2. Evan Corbin was hitting .385 over the last 16 games for the Docs. He's got a 3-game hit streak. He'll bound one towards shortstop where it takes a late hop. And Evan Corbin will get on with an error. That puts a man on at first with 1 down. That will be the 3rd error of the game for the Timbers. Austin Anderson will bat. He had a double in the 5th inning. 1 for 3 today in this 2nd game of the doubleheader. He takes low and outside, ball 1. Double and his only hit of the game here in game 2. In game 1, his only hit was a grand slam homer in the 1st inning, which the Docs would then go on to lose that game. 1-0 pitch, misses outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Docs in game 1 led 4-0 after the top of the 1st. Ended up losing 6-4. Here in game 2, they've been trying to climb their way back in the entire time. 2-0 pitch to Anderson is outside from Touche. The 3-0 pitch is right down the middle for a strike. So the starter, Lucas Patterson, in line to get a win here. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 5 walks, and 5 strikeouts, plus 2 hit batters. So walk issued to Anderson, gets him on base. Doc's got a long way to go, but at least getting runners on base is a start. First and second for the Docs. Sebastian Watson will bat. Watson is 0 for 2, flown out to left and right field. Also had a walk and scored a run in this game. First pitch he takes is strike 1 from Thomas Touche. So Brooks Robertson pitched just 2 innings. Gave up 1 hit, 1 run. No walks and 1 strike. You make it 2 strikeouts for him. A ball out towards left center, falls in for a base hit. And Docs will get 1 in on the single by Sebastian Watson. Coming around to score is Evan Corbin. They tried to get Austin Anderson at second base as he rounded, and sliding back into the bag safely goes Anderson. So first and second for the Docs, they add 1 on the board. Still just 1 out. Brings up Cade Johnson, who has got a walk back in the 4th inning, came around to score. Reached on an error in the 5th. The 1-0. Misses low, 2 balls, no strikes. The Docs will need 7 more runs if they want to force this game to go to the bottom of the 7th. There are stranger things that have happened in this sport. But the Docs would need a very long top of the 7th inning here if they were to pull it off. The 2-1 pitch from Touche. Bounces away from the catcher. Everybody moving up 90 feet. And it is a 3-0 count now for Cade Johnson. Again, for those that might be watching, the blackouts are from when the generator goes out behind us here, so apologize for that. 3-0 pitch, ball 4 taken by Cade Johnson. That loads him up. Runners at every base on the infield with just 1 out. Logan Klopfenstein would bat. Swing and a miss at strike 1. Docs will be hosting the Timbers tomorrow, and that is Veterans Appreciation Night. All fans are encouraged to wear blue for tomorrow's game. Veterans get in free. As they strike across against Klopfenstein, he's got a 0-2 count. So all veterans tomorrow get in free for the doubleheader against the Timbers, and you'll receive a goodie bag courtesy of some of our generous donations and a raffle ticket to win a prize. As Klopfenstein fights off a ball to right field, drives in 1. They're going to try and send a second run to the plate, and in will be Watson. Up to third base will go Cade Johnson. And that is a 2-run single to right field for Logan Klopfenstein. The Docs are within 5 with just 1 out. Anderson scored, Watson scored. Johnson goes first to third. Klopfenstein drives in 2 with his second hit of the game. He's got 3 RBI. First pitch swinging. Austin Takahashi sends one to center field. Another run comes in for the Docs. And it's suddenly a 4-run game as Thomas Touche gives up another base hit. That is the 3rd hit here in the 7th inning. And that prompts a visit out to the mound. So Takahashi gets his 2nd hit of the game, his 5th hit of the day. Up to second base went Klopfenstein. Scoring was Cade Johnson. 4 runs in here in the 7th inning. Docs with runners at first and second and 1 out. Thomas Touche on the mound, getting roughed up a bit. He's also issued 2 walks here in this inning, and an error has not helped him out as well. So again, tomorrow, Veterans Appreciation Night. You get in free if you are a veteran. You'll receive a goodie bag with some generous donations and a raffle ticket for a chance to win a Doc's hat and a seat cushion. Tomorrow night, it'll be a 5 o'clock start time for Game 1 of our doubleheader against this same Springfield Timbers team. 5 o'clock Game 1, Game 2 about 7 o'clock. Come on out, all the veterans. Get in free and get some goodies. Dawson Gillespie will bat. He'll take strike 1 on the first pitch. Docs fighting their way back into this one, trailing by 4 after being down by 8 to start out the inning. Today's game brought to you by Oak Hills Golf Course in Sutherland. The 0-1 to Gillespie, a breaking ball he takes low and outside. You can play Oak Hills as well as Stewart Park and Myrtle Creek golf courses with just one membership. That's the Triple Play membership. Find out more at umquad.golf. The 1-1 pitch for Touche. He'll miss low for ball 2. Docs Baseball also brought to you by Cooper's Pest Control. Your locally owned bug assassins. Give them a call at 673-0363. The 2-1 pitch, low and outside again for Gillespie. Dawson's been on base once in this game, a fielder's choice in the first. Had a sac fly in the 4th. He bats here with runners at first and second, 1 away. The 3-1 pitch is in for strike 2. That ball hitting the very bottom edge of the strike zone there. Full count pitch with 1 away here in the top of the 7th. And that is ball 4. That'll load him up. Dawson Gillespie reaches first. Takahashi out to second. On to third goes Logan Klopfenstein, but we're going to get a call to the pen brought to you by Shelby and Migulena Construction as the day is going to be done for Thomas Touche on the mound. He will head back out there defensively to left field. They'll bring in a new man out of the bullpen. We'll tell you more about it when we come back. It's the top of the 7th. A call to the pen for the Springfield Timbers as the Docs are threatening. They've got the game-tying run at the plate here at 541radio.com and on the score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
At Brook Communications, our job is to get results for your business, period. We can take your story and tell it to the people you want to reach in a way that compels first-time clients to become repeat customers. We get them through your door so you can do what you were meant to do. Proclaim your sales message to the largest audience of any media company in Douglas County. Brook Communications dominates through the power of 5 radio stations and 541radio.com. Results amplified. Locally owned. Brook Communications.
The new man on the mound for the Springfield Timbers will be Dylan Springer from Springfield High School. He will face off against Knox Hubbard, who gets his first at-bat of the afternoon as he took over behind the plate for Spencer Six. He'll take a strike, lead off his first at-bat. Left-handed batter, Knox. He's batting with the bases loaded. And 1 out And right now the Docs trailing by 4. He takes strike 2 as Dylan Springer comes in and is firing strikes. He takes over for Thomas Touche, who went 1/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, 3 walks, no strikeouts, and right now credited with 4 runs. The 0-2 is low. It's Hubbard, patient, will take a 1-2 count here. Knox Hubbard comes in, batting .240 on the season. The 1-2 pitch from Springer is low and outside for a 2-2 count. On base, it's Logan Klopfenstein at third, Austin Takahashi at second, Dawson Gillespie at first. The 2-2 to Hubbard. Takes a breaking ball low and has worked his way back to a full count here. A walk would bring in another run. Hubbard will stand back in. Jet Black is the scheduled next hitter. Jet fouls off a pitch out towards the parking lot. He'll stay alive. The full count pitch again for Dylan Springer out of his windup. Strike 3, watched it go by. Knox Hubbard goes down with the strikeout. That's a big one there for Springer. 2 down and up for a second time here this inning is Jet Black.
Center fielder, number 18.
Jet will bat with 2 outs and 3 runners on. First pitch he takes low for ball 1. Jet flew out to center field in his first at-bat here in the 7th inning. Up for a second time, trying to keep this game going for the Docs. The 1-0 pitch is high for a 2-0 count. Waiting on deck is Evan Corbin. A 2-0 pitch. Jet pops that one foul and out of play for strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike against Jet Black. The 2-1 pitch. Ground ball, fair ball down that third base side. 1 run will score. A second run will come in. Pushing for third and in, standing up will go Dawson Gillespie, and it's a 2-run double for Jet Black. He hit that one right down the line. Scored 2. Docs now have the game-tying run at second base. And Evan Corbin will come up for a second time. Those runs all are going towards the credit of Thomas Touche as a pitch high. 1-0 count here for Evan Corbin. 6 runs total in here in the 7th, all going to Touche's total. Ground ball right side. This may do it, though. The throw to first, bobbled it. Did he hang on to it? Yes. And that should do the job. The second baseman threw that ball low to the first baseman who went to a knee to hang on to it. Leo Reeves will make the final catch. And that will retire the Docs here in the 7th. They finish 2 runs shy of tying this one up. 11-9 your final score as we will head to your Roseburg Disposal post-game show. We'll be back in a moment after this 2-minute break on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
Looking for more local sports coverage? CBS Sports Radio 1490 The Score has you covered. Check out our homepage at 541radio.com for sports stories, scores, and podcasts. And follow us on social media. 1490 The Score is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And take the station with you wherever you go with the 541 Radio app. Download the app in your smartphone's app store and get access to a live stream of the station, sports stories, podcasts, and easy messaging with the station and others.
Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Welcome you into the Roseburg Disposal postgame show. Let them make the run of them for you. That is Roseburg Disposal. Give them a call at 673-7122. Final numbers here for Game 2 of our doubleheader. Timbers get the sweep with an 11-9 win. 9 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors for the Docs. 11 runs, 10 hits, and 3 errors for Springfield. Getting the win will be Lucas Patterson. He pitched the first 4 innings. Taking the loss today will be Dominic Titone, who pitched the first 3 for the Docs. Docs will fall to 20-11 on the season. They are now 3-3 in league play. The Timbers are now 15-9 on the year, and they are, let's see here, they are 4-2 in league play. So they pull ahead of the Docs in the standings with the 2 wins here today. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up your post-game show, trying to make it quick so everybody can get on out of here and they don't have to sit there and monitor the gasoline generator to keep us on the airwaves. We'll be back after this quick break. This is the Roseburg Disposal post-game show on 541radio.com and on The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
Looking for more local sports coverage? CBS Sports Radio 1490 The Score has you covered. Check out our homepage at 541radio.com for sports stories, scores, and podcasts. And follow us on social media. 1490 The Score is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And take the station with you wherever you go with the 541 Radio app. Download the app in your smartphone's app store and get access to a live stream of the station, sports stories, podcasts, and easy messaging with the station and others.
Back here at Springfield's Hamlin Sports Complex as we wrap up the day of action for the Docs. They fall in both games of a doubleheader, and now we'll look to try and flip the page as they head back home for a doubleheader tomorrow against the Timbers, starting with Game 1 at 5 o'clock from Champion Car Wash Field, and we'll have the coverage of that one for you. You can tune in and listen on the radio or watch online at 541radio.com. But we also encourage you to come out and be part of the atmosphere for Docs baseball games. Tomorrow night will be Veterans Appreciation Night. So come on out and get in. All veterans get in free, and they'll get some goodies and a chance to win some other prizes. So come on out for that. Should be a fun night out at the ballpark as things get started at 5 o'clock. Here in Game 2 of our doubleheader, again, Docs lost Game 1 by a score of 6-4. Game 2, the finals 11-9. Timbers scored 4 in the bottom of the first to take the lead, added a 1 in the second. They were on top then by 8-0 in the bottom of the third. Docs would get 2 in the top of the fourth to make it 8-2. They'd get 1 back in the top of the fifth, made it 8-3, but they'd give up 2 in the bottom of the fifth and 1 in the sixth as the Timbers would pull ahead. Docs would then score. They scored a final of 6 times in that 7th inning, and had the game-tying run at second base, but could not bring them around to finish off the ball game. So the Docs fall here in Game 2, 11-9, and they will look to try and get right as they head back home coming up tomorrow. Taking a look at the numbers, Dominic Titone takes the loss. He pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 hits, 8 runs, 7 walks, 2 strikeouts. On the other side for the Timbers, Lucas Patterson, 4 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 hit batters, and he will pick up the win. On the offensive numbers, Austin Takahashi had a great day at the plate in Game 1 and 2. Takahashi was 2 for 2 in Game 2. He finished a perfect 5 for 5 on the day. Actually, he was 2 for 3, so make it a 5 for 6 on the day for Austin Takahashi. He in Game 2 here was a pair of singles. He was hit by a pitch and walked. He did have 1 strikeout. Dawson Gillespie went without a hit, but he did have a sacrifice fly for an RBI and a walk, got on base. Let's see here. Spencer Six had a pair of walks. Chet Black had a 2-run double. Austin Anderson had a double in the game. Sebastian Watson with a single and 2 singles for 3 RBI for Logan Klopfenstein in the 9 spot. On the other side for Lucas Patterson, he was 3 for 4 in Game 2 with a single, a double, and a triple. He had 2 RBI. Maddox Maloney had a single and a double, had 2 RBI. Isaiah Burke had a single and a double. He had 2 RBI. Leo Reeves had a single. Let's see here. Aiden Bray had 2 singles and 2 RBI. And that'll do it for the offense there for the Timbers. More games in Area 4 coming up tonight. Eugene is at Grants Pass for a doubleheader starting at 5. That'll be big to see what happens there. Medford's taking on Klamath Falls in non-league games this season as Klamath Falls not a part of the Legion baseball structure this year. All right, that is going to do it for us here. We're going to sign off and get on out of here on this Wednesday afternoon in Springfield. We'll be back on the airwaves coming up tomorrow night with Game 1 of a doubleheader starting at 5 against the Springfield Timbers. Want to say thank you to the Timbers for being such accommodating hosts here today. As always, a thanks to Jeremiah Robbins and the entire Doc Stewart's baseball program for allowing us to bring you another season of Doc's Baseball here on The Score. Want to say thanks to Brenton Cranford back in the studio for the radio production here today. And as always, a thanks to you, the fan, for tuning in for tonight's broadcast, because, of course, without you, I'm just a guy sitting here talking to myself. I'm Joey Keyran. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. Game 1 of our doubleheader against Springfield starts at 5. You can tune in and watch the game streaming live online at 541radio.com, presented by the Cow Creek Tribe, or right here on Douglas County's home for sports, The Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM.